Hello, you gorgeous soul. Welcome to your September horoscope. It's going to be a wild ride. Hang on to your hats as we're in eclipse season. So intense. And Saturn has gone back into Pisces. So it's very, very intense. On top of that, I want to thank you for supporting my book, The Power of You. Manifest Your Wildest Dreams in 7 Steps. It was a Sunday Times bestseller, and I can't tell you how grateful I am for your support. May it work miracles for you. Let's get stuck into your September horoscope. Hey, you glorious and marvelous Sagittarian wild pony. Are you ready to unleash yourself into the world, show the world what you're made of, finally have the courage to go for it, or even if you've gone for it, go for it some more? You're about to not only express how talented you are, but recognition is on the way. But you have to be brave. You have to go, right, I'm going to focus on this. I'm going to talk about it, and then I'm going to do it. But let's start at the beginning, because the beginning is very powerful. As you know, this is eclipse season, but also Saturn is re-entering Pisces. So from 2023 up until May 24th this year, you have been dealing with very, very strong issues connected to home and family. Whether you moved, whether you transformed, whether you had therapy and needed to deal with some past stuff to do with your family, whether you completely got a new family, and whatever it was that happened, it was a very intense and important lesson, which is about your security in the future. But that lesson isn't over. That lesson, we've had a holiday since May, but now we are back on it. And up until February, you got the pinnacle, the peak of that lesson. So how much further do you want to go around your home and family? How are you feeling about it? This is eclipse season, and the first eclipse is the full moon in Pisces, and it's a total lunar eclipse opposing Mercury, right? So I would imagine that some of the issues that are coming up for you to claim and liberate yourself is to be able to truly express yourself in whatever you do out there in the world and whatever you do when you're at home. So whatever your issues are around home and family, hopefully, as I say, that you've already dealt with a lot of stuff, maybe come into your power in that area. This is the final bit where you have to learn to be true to yourself and safe and loved, and really know who you are outside and inside, with those closest to you and with the external world. And that, with both these eclipses, that's really the message that's coming up. But great things could happen. I mean, you could end up moving somewhere fabulous if you haven't already, resolving some long-term family issue. As I say, creating a new family that feels amazing. So just do this work well up until February. But the lunar eclipse obviously will bring up some stuff for all of us in different ways. Yours just happens to be around home and family and career, and putting yourself out there. But you have so much going for you with Mercury in that area. And straight afterwards, we have the Sun sextile Jupiter and Mercury sextile Jupiter. Something incredible. You could meet someone very, very powerful who can help you when it comes to what you want to do in the world. Equally, you could suddenly become very powerful in whatever you're doing, and you just have to go for it. It's your time to go for it. And with the Sun conjunct Mercury in what we like to call a kasami, ends up just bringing you something fabulous, as long as you have the courage to reveal yourself, to shine like the star that you are, and not be fearful of failure. We all have it. I have it. I've got some. For instance, I'm doing the Mind Body Spirit Festival in November. Haven't done anything like that. I don't even know, for 13 years or something. And even before that, I hadn't done it for 10 years, because those things, much as I love it when I'm doing it, cautious, I'm chucking myself out there to do it. Do come and see me if you're in England. And other things. I've been asked to do things where I'm out there on stage. And of course, I feel like an imposter, and all the other things that everybody feels. So I'm telling you this so that you realize whatever insecurities you have, everybody has it. Doesn't matter how confident they feel. But for you in particular, this is the month for you to just do it anyway. which actually you're good at because you're very spontaneous, and to commit to yourself and what you do and who you are, and also commit to the people that you consider your family, that you want to cherish for eternity, because all of that energy is here. You just have to gallop towards it and embrace it. With Venus sextile Mars on the 16th, it's another good day for you to take steps to broaden your horizons, to network, and to showcase the fabulousness of you. And when Mercury goes into Libra, again, you're out there, you know, and it's important for you to be out there. It's important for you to take active steps for whatever you want your outcome to be. You know, write that email, mix with that person, put out that manifestation, write in your manifesting journal, speak to your future self, do all the things that buoy up what you're going to be doing. And there should be unexpected wonder coming your way. Also, if you're single on the 19th, you might bump into someone that blows your mind. And if you're in a relationship, it's a good time to get out there and go on a date that intellectually inspires both of you. We have a grand air trine on the 19th and a kite. So, I mean, your mind is a frenzy of activity, and you'll suddenly see the bigger picture around that date. Then Venus goes into Virgo, so everything is focused on you being out there, you owning the brilliance of you, and not let anything stop that. Now, if there is something blocking you or stopping that, this new moon in Virgo with a partial solar eclipse will sure bring it to the surface. So if there's anything, anything in your shadow side, anything you're fearful of, anything that you're refusing to look at, that will come up on this new moon. But I wouldn't worry about that. I would, focus on getting your roots down, having people around you that love you and encourage you and cheer you on. Now, Mars is entering Scorpio. It makes you sort of want to be alone. I want to be alone. It makes you want to be very spiritual, maybe do some physical stuff like yoga or whatever you consider walking in nature. All will fill you up with wonder. With Mars square Pluto, you've got to find the balance between what you feel and intuit and how you're presenting your ideas. And sometimes you can appear a bit scatty, or you can say the first thing that comes into your head. You are not known for being the truth monster for nothing. And on the 24th, with this grand air trine and kite, you have got a lot to say. Think about if there's something important happening at the end of the month, think about what you want to say, because you could nail it. You could actually get what you want. But if you're sort of, not being clear or just saying something impulsively without thinking, it's a wasted opportunity. There is so much for you to gather this month. Take care, gorgeous, and I'll speak to you soon. So why do we at Michele Knight give you a 5-minute, no questions asked guarantee? Well, our psychics are some of the very best in the world. They are handpicked. They have 5 rigorous test readings, the final one with me, and I require very detailed information, things they couldn't possibly know just by looking at Google or social media. We want you to be totally blown away by your reading, to feel that you've chosen a psychic who you can bond with, who gets you and gives you such specific information you feel completely reassured. If this doesn't happen within the first 5 minutes, don't be shy, just put down the phone and your minutes will be topped up or refunded. Your reading should be uplifting, full of clarity and advice, and leave you empowered to make the right decisions for you. We want Michele Knight to be your spiritual home.